Welcome back everyone to our My Player career mode. Appreciate you all and all of the incredible support that you show me. I hope that you are all doing fantastic and having an awesome day. Let's take a look and see what we have got in store for you today in the way of matches. We'll start with Celta Vigo at home in the Champions League group stage. We'll then take on Torino at home before Genoa away, and if we have time, although I'm not sure we will, we might take on Manchester United away in the Champions League group stages as well. Previous episode saw us play 4 matches. One of them was simmed. We beat Celta 2-1. We beat Roma 5-0 when we ran rampant in Rome. We then simmed the game against Venezia, winning that 3-2 before a 2-1 defeat to Napoli, where we were 1-0 up. But a last-minute winner from Brian Brobby gave Napoli the 3 points. And our opening gamer today will be up against Celta, as we know, but a victory would take us on to 10 points in the group, and it'll keep them on 4. And that would pretty much secure us knockout round football. So that is exactly what we want to achieve with our first match of the day. If you go on to enjoy the episode, drop a like. It really does help in pushing out the videos to new viewers. 600 likes would be absolutely amazing. If you're new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below and activate the notification bell as well to make sure you never miss any future videos. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episode as we take a look at the 2 teams. And here they are on your screen for you. We are at home for this one. Celta Vigo will be looking for a bit of revenge after their defeat to us in the previous fixture, but they will know that it will not be easy as the run is being made here by Federico Chiesa, trying to get away from Mavropanos. That is poor by Celta, and Chiesa will make them pay. My pass was actually meant to go the way of Federico Chiesa. Instead, we found Vlahovic, and then he played Chiesa, who found the back of Celta's goal. And if they want revenge, they're going to have to get it from a goal to 0 down, much like we had to do when we fell 1-0 down to them at their place. Will they be able to, though, overturn this 1-0 defeat that they are facing as things stand? I don't want to see a repeat of what happened against Napoli, please. Let's grab a second goal. Di Lorenzo, Sambi Lokonga, Albine into Nesri! And Celta are right back in it. It took 13 minutes to see 2 goals, and in the end, both teams clinical. Yusuf En-Nesyri, who I believe was the goal scorer for the opening goal in the previous game between the two, and he finishes sublimely into the top corner. No chance that we were going to stop that. Is it Velasco in goal tonight for Juventus? Or Castiles? I think Velasco. Well, he had no chance with that. What a finish from En-Nesyri. All square after the first 45 minutes. Chiesa's initial goal cancelled out by En-Nesyri. And as we start the second half, Juventus will get the game back underway. I wonder if either of these two sides have got it in them to find a winner. Because after En-Nesyri's goal, not really much else happened. Here is the pass from Vlahovic to find Hermoso. Picks out Chiesa. And Di Lorenzo was positioned in the right place at the right time to stop it being 2-1 Juventus. We will get the corner, which I will aim towards the penalty spots. I am unsure about the final touch. Well, it did, in the end, come off Timber, the ball, so it will be a Celta goal kick. He had 3 Celta players challenging him there, and he still won the header. Juventus onto ultra-attacking, and we know that leaves space in behind, which if Celta can find the right pass, may just mean they will get themselves an opportunity. This is the one! Rossi, no offside flag. Celta take the win in the Champions League group stage. This is going to make the group stage itself be incredibly close. If United win elsewhere, they'll go on to 8. We will be on 7, and so will Celta. So poor by Juve. We've said those words many times, though. What were we expecting? When you go on ultra-attacking, the shape just completely goes. And it leaves massive gaps like this, which Rossi is happy to make his way into. Found with the pass, and he's not going to miss that, is he? There might be one more chance for Juventus, but there certainly will not be 2 more to try and win the game. This would be just to try and pick up the point. De Jong, Zakaria, De Jong again. Now Vlahovic. Vlahovic will play Chiesa. Back the way of Vlahovic. Chiesa. We are still trying to create this moment. Vlahovic will find me as we're trying to get it on the left side. We've got it on the left side, and there's the goal to draw level. I didn't skip the celebrations. That's the game, but Juventus will not lose. I said that was it. I said Celta had won. The answer is they have not. Because with the last kick of the game, we found the back of the net. And the score is 2-2 from the Allianz Stadium. Well, it's still not the result we'd have been hoping for. We will not go on to 10 points. But we avoid defeats. And for now, we're still not qualified into the knockout rounds. But given the fact that we were minutes away from losing, we will 100% take that. Milan have just played their game and made things very interesting at the top of Serie A. You might remember they were on 25 points after 11 matches. Well, they've just won their 12th game, which means they take top spots, as we will take on Torino in order to try and regain first in Serie A. So, big game this one. We need a victory. As for the two teams, there they are on your screen. Ours on the left, Torino's on the right. I will apologise in advance as well. It's very windy in real life, and for some reason, it's making a very strange noise with my window whenever there is a big gust of wind. So if you hear that during the commentary, apologies. As here come Juventus. Vlahovic, Chiesa, 1-0. Torino behind after only 6 minutes. What a start from Juventus. And look at this, immediately. That little move there, when you see Torino's defence drop so deep, there is then a massive gap which we can exploit. The ball goes forward, Vlahovic picks out Chiesa, Chiesa picks out the back of the net. Juventus with a dream start, but they'll need to build on this. Timber with the free kick, looking out to the right-hand side for myself. We will control it as well. Now play forward for Vlahovic, who has got De Jong to his right. No offside flag, and Rulli will save, stopping Frankie De Jong and Juventus from finding their second, but it will be a Juve corner. Openda finding the ball out wide for Archer. Single minute added on by the officials as Archer's over on the left looking to create for Torino. Good defending by Serginho Dest, and that will take us into half-time. Juventus with a slender lead at the break, but just the single goal at the moment. Archer's ball across. There's Jackson with a finish. Torino equalise. I was trying to get back goal side on Archer and make the challenge because I realised that he had so much space. And when I realise it, it's too late. Here you go, Fontaine's ball. And then I'm struggling to get round the other side of Archer to make the challenge on the ball. He picks out the ball to the back post. It's not good defending from me, but it's equally terrible defending from the rest of the boys in Juventus shirt, because who is picking up Jackson? No one. That's why it's 1-1. Juve have now gone on to ultra-attacking, as you see us do many times before, but then you know what kind of space that leaves in the box as you see it right now. Lukic's ball across, nearly working out. I was back there to help out defensively, but now I'm not in the attack. De Jong's ball forwards will find me. We'll play now through to Zaniolo, who will find Vlahovic. Vlahovic will play me. Little ball roll. Zaniolo to my left. Tried to get the ball towards him. It's blocked. Zaniolo keeps Juventus on the ball for the moment, though, with De Jong. Cutting inside, given away. Not holding onto the ball well at all here, Juve. Openda up against Gusto. Gusto, why is he slowed down? Why did Gusto slow down and allow Openda a straight run through on goal? Unfortunately for us, Openda's hit the bar. Got to try and find a chance here. Torino backing off and allowing me to move into the space, which we will take the shot on, and now we've hit the crossbar. From one end to the other, Openda hits the bar. We have now Gusto, Pedri, Zakaria, Vlahovic. Vlahovic picking out Dest. Into the final moments now of this game before I can even look at what pass I want to play. Piper's in a flash. And here goes Openda for Torino. Is this the moment to find the winner? Well, no, because Velasco will save. I've not played well here at all, that has to be said. But it looks like Juventus are going to be frustrated by the fact that they will not pick up the victory. And it's going to be drop points. In fact, it could be worse. Velasco again with a save. It could well have been Torino 2-1. Instead, it's 1 apiece. International friendlies with England, I sim them both. It was a 1-0 win over Romania and a 2-1 defeat to Czech Republic. After our draw against Torino, we are top, but only on the fact that we have a better goal difference than Milan because we've not yet played them. And therefore, there's no head-to-head record to go off of in terms of that one yet. We do play them in December. For the moment, though, we are about to take on Genoa away from home. And we definitely want a victory. I'm going to change around the kit slightly here from our pink kit and change it back to our home kit because I don't see why we shouldn't play in our home kit. You can see there, the two kits don't look similar at all. So that's exactly what we'll do. And the team is on your screen. Now, Casteels is back in for Velasco, who made a couple of crucial saves late on against Torino. So we'll have to see if that decision from the boss pays off. But also, he has gone with Hermoso still at left back. So no Serginho Dest, who could easily play left back for us. We are underway here as Hermoso into Vlahovic. Vlahovic picks out De Jong. De Jong picks out the back of the nets. We did this, though, against Torino. We started like this in that game. And then you saw how it went. So our problem at the moment is not starting. It's retaining that performance throughout the game. So, again, what a start. But Juventus will have to build on it. We cannot sit back and expect that 1-0 will be enough to win this game. De Jong has given us the opening goal. We need more. Gusto into the feet of Vlahovic. Vlahovic will pick out Chiesa. Chiesa surely. And there you go. Juventus have their second. Half an hour gone. And this is much better from the old lady. Chiesa for Juve, as myself and Chiesa have swapped positions almost. Pedri into the area. Pedri will pick out me. We will pick out Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Good save. Good save. Otherwise, that was 3-0 Juve. It really should have been 3-0 Juve. You expect Vlahovic to hit the back of the net there. Approaching half-time. Juventus in complete control here. And there you go. There is the half-time whistle. 2 goals in the first 45. We want more in the second 45 minutes. Vlahovic. Chiesa. Chiesa. He's gone for a shot? Cross? I don't know. But whichever it was, it doesn't amount to anything for Juventus. All in all, though, with 12 minutes to go, Juve are seeing out their victory. It's not been the most glamorous of second halves, but we've got the job done. We've kept Genoa quiet, and whilst we haven't created a lot ourselves, we did the work in the first half to put us 2-0 in front. So we can be happy with our first half performance, and then just making sure of the points in the second. As I say this, here come Genoa, looking to get themselves back in the game. Gusto wins it back. Now the break is on for Juventus, with Vlahovic making his move. The ball through for Dusan Vlahovic as he's away from the challenge. Vlahovic into the area. Vlahovic goes for goal off the inside the post, and the ball, luckily for Genoa, is back with them. One more chance maybe. Ball forward looking for Chiesa. Away as Genoa get on the second ball. And there is full time. Juventus 2, Genoa 0, the score. As I say, the job was done in the first half. We saw out the result in the second. Our final game of today's episode will see us take on Manchester United away at Old Trafford. And as you can see by the group, victory for Celta and defeat for either one of us two will mean that Celta will also be on 8 points with 1 match remaining. We'd like to win this game here, so it'd be us who are through the group. And yeah, I'm pretty certain Manchester United Celta Vigo is the final game for each of those two. As you can see there, it is indeed. So we could set up quite the final day fixture for those two teams if we beat United here and Celta beat Young Boys. There's the two lineups, and into game we go. From what we've seen in the opening exchanges here, Juventus quite happy to sit behind the ball and wait for the counter-attack opportunities. United on the front foot early doors, but neither side yet to create anything meaningful. Here is Gusto, looking to change that for Juve. Really positive run by Gusto. This is brilliant work. Looks for the ball into the box. Tomori will block. Gusto has done sensational work there for Juventus to get this chance. Pedri's in, and Pedri will score. Juve 1, Manchester United 0 at Old Trafford. Full credit to Gusto. It's not his work that eventually leads to Pedri getting through, but he played a vital part in getting Juventus up the field of play into a dangerous position, and Pedri finishes beautifully. Nobody in a red shirt sees his run, picks him up, one touch, the second one sets himself, and then the third one's in the top corner. World class from Pedri. Juventus free kick following a Manchester United challenge. We have been given responsibility for this and we'll look to send it into the penalty area. Tomori with a great header away for United, as I believe the ball there has struck the hand of Tammy Abraham, and it does mean that Juventus have themselves a free kick. Now, it has been some time since I scored a free kick, so Can this be the day we get another one? The answer is it can indeed! It's 2-0 Juventus! I wasn't sure the ball had successfully made its way over the United wall, and when it did, I didn't know where it was going, but it's gone into the back of Manchester United's goal, and right on the stroke of half-time, it is Juventus 2, United 0. This will probably show us a much better angle. As you can see, over the wall, wow, there's an argument to say the goalkeeper should do better, but it has been so long since I've scored a free kick that I'm so glad we've got another one now. Juventus have set themselves up after the first 45 minutes with securing knockout round football. All we've got to do is hold on to this win and we are into the knockout rounds of the Champions League. Manchester United free kick for a similar type of thing. Handball from a Juventus player. Will we see some free kick magic? Well, it was a good effort, but Casteels is there to deny Manchester United a way back into the game. Great save. Here is Tomori finding Sanchez. 6 minutes of the 90 remain. As Abraham has dropped a little bit deeper than he would probably have liked to. But he is on the ball now, trying to make things happen. Bellingham's effort will be blocked behind by Zakaria. And United will have a corner. I'm not sure they've got enough time. The goalkeeper is up here in the 88th minute of the game. I'm not sure they'll have enough time to be able to really get themselves anything from this, as the goalkeeper is still up the field of play and we're away from Casemiro, and all we've got to do is finish the ball off, and there you go, United 0, Juventus 3. When we broke away, we had all the goal to aim at, but we waited and waited for a better chance to score, and we find it. What a performance to secure knockout round football in the Champions League. I was a little bit concerned with our 2-2 draw against Celta. I thought, is this going to go down to the final game of the group stage? Our potential chances of the Champions League knockout round, but absolutely not. Because we turned up tonight in England and put on a show at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. Well, it became the Theatre of Nightmares for Manchester United. So, we'll start with the Champions League group stage, where Celta's draw with Young Boys means they now have to beat Manchester United in the final group stage game to secure knockout round football. Young Boys cannot climb higher than 4th because they're 5 behind Celta Vigo. Into Serie A, we now have a 2-point gap at the top. Milan have drawn another game. They love a draw this season, it looks like, because their recent draw was against Lazio, and they've had 5 in their 13 matches. So for the moment, we're top by 2 points, but it's all subject to change. We still have a long way to go in Serie A. As for our stats this season, there they are for you. 14 goals, 12 assists in 18 games. Chiesa with 4 assists and 7 goals. But how about this from Vlahovic, my friends? 14 goals, 14 assists in 18 matches. 13 goals, 12 assists in Serie A. That's incredible. He has been unreal in this opening 13 matches of the Serie A season. If he continues it, then surely Juventus will be on course to lift the trophy again. And I have had a few comments recently asking about my build, so I'm going to very quickly run you through where we've got our skill points, as we are 94 overall. I know if I change my height and my weight, I can get my overall higher, but I'm not interested in higher overall. I'm going to leave my height and the weight the same it's always been. So, in terms of physical, that's the skill tree that we have gone into. If you want to, pause the video, and that way you can check it out in more detail, because I'm going to run through these pretty quickly. Defending, I have 0 points in, so you don't need to worry about that one. Dribbling, that's the skill tree there for you. Into passing, and that is how we've allocated our points into the passing skill tree. The shooting is there, as we have predominantly all of the right-hand side and a couple of points into the left-hand side, and then the pace fully maxed out. Nothing into the goalkeeping. For now then, my friends, that is going to be where we end today's episode. A huge thank you for all of your support. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, look after each other, and I will catch you all again very soon. Until then, adios!